I've got Brian on the line. He's a good friend of mine. We do a lot of real estate back and forth, and we ended up buying this lot in East Valley, right? And with buying this lot, the game plan is to put a manufactured house on this lot. And Brian actually is a dealer and sells these manufactured houses. And so if you need a manufactured house, link up with me. I'll get you Brian's contact information. And so we had kind of a fun experience the last 24 hours over there. Right, Brian?
Yeah, I'd say it was quite fun.
Yeah, so basically we bought the lot and it's a vacant lot, but what you have to do, you have to clear this lot off, and I don't know all like the terminology. I'm not like the big professional of placing these manufactured houses on lots, but I just know that there's a return and it makes sense, and so we're kind of going through the motions, and so we've got to clear off the lot, so we hired a company to clear it off, and they went over there to clear it off. And what happened after that, Brian?
So the guy called his boss because there were squatters. And not just like, sitting there in armchairs. They had built like a tent system over their truck, and they're living on the lot.
Huh.
The generators running, a series of tarps.
Wow.
They had hid themselves. They brought dead brush, so it looked like, I don't know, just raw desert land.
Yeah.
And they were trying to conceal their car behind dead, ocotillo branches. It was crazy.
This isn't even a big lot. I imagine it's only 6,000 or 7,000 feet, if that, right?
Yeah, so they're trying to basically have their truck plus maybe the width of another truck, their whole truck bed, and the width of, one more truck covered by this tarp.
Yeah.
They're trying to live like their whole life based out of that.
Makes no sense. It's so weird that why wouldn't the neighbors call and report them, and the neighbors just don't care. Someone pulled up a truck and set up a camp and started living on the lot. Don't you think that's weird?
It's super weird. What's more weird is that, the guy, let's assume this is probably what the neighbors were thinking. Oh, he's just here for the night, right?
Yeah.
It was 3 guys, and 2 of them got arrested on site.
So let's back up. So there's 3 guys.
They had like priors.
Yeah. So let's back up a little bit. So there's 3 guys living on that. They call you and say there's guys living there. So you call the sheriff, right?
Yeah, I called Maricopa County, and they went out and they asked, like, what do you want us to do? And I said, just tell them to get off the lot and give them a warning. And they said, okay, that's generally what we do. Second time is jail time. So when he called back, I didn't expect for it to be too exciting. So he called back and he booked 2 of them on site.
Wow. So they must have ran their information when they pulled up, and they had warrants and arrested 2 of them and hauled them off, huh?
Yeah. So
wow.
I'm really grateful that the contractor did not engage, because he asked his boss, like, you want me to go over there and, be a tough guy and kick him off? And they said no, thankfully.
Yeah.
And it went off without incident, but man, that could have been bad.
Yeah. So just a fun little story for you guys that we experienced the last 24 hours. Anything else on your mind you want to add around the story, Brian?
I'm supposed to go back today and see if they're gone. If they're not, we're going to be calling a tow truck.
All right. So this is version 1, episode 1, and if Brian goes back today and they're still there, there's a tow truck coming. And if a tow truck is coming and they are there, call us. We'll come and get some good footage of it and share it with everyone.
You got it. Thanks, Spencer.
Hey, thank you for the call. You guys have a great day. We'll see you, bud.